Hello, and welcome back to the Fat Hipster channel. Again, I'm in my car again. That's like 2 in a row. And I'm going to taste a new fast food item. This is actually a returning fast food item. And to be clear, I am at KFC, also known as Kentucky Fried Chicken. And they have a returning item, and it is something that I've wanted them to return for a long time. It's one of my past favorite things that I would always get when it was on the menu at KFC, and that is the Twister Chicken Wrap. Now, McDonald's came back with their chicken crispy wrap thing, and it ended up, not meeting the expectations as everyone remembers how the original tasted, and it just wasn't the same. At least for me, it did not turn out the same. And a lot of that tends to happen. A product goes away. When it comes back, it's almost essentially a completely different thing. They've probably gone to a different supplier. The ingredients are just different in a myriad of aspects. But we got high hopes, and I'm going to try it 2 ways. Officially on the menu has 4 different ways, but it's essentially regular or spicy, and with bacon or without bacon. And that 2 ways times 2, 4 different potential ways to order. But I went with an original with bacon and a spicy without bacon. I feel like that's going to give me all the taste potential that you can get. The difference in price, I believe, is $1 for the bacon. I think it's like a $3.99 to a $5.99, or $3.99 to $4.99, or $4.99 $5.99. I do not have a receipt on hand to confirm that, but that's what I assume or remember. So it comes in a nice foil wrapper. You unwrap that, and you get your Twister. This one is the original with bacon. You can see the bacon flaps on the outside. The original has like a pepper mayo sauce, lettuce, and chopped tomato. It smells good. It has that nice KFC seasoning smell to it. All right, my hopes are high. Let's see if the nostalgia kicks in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is good. It's got all those regular KFC herbs and spices on the chicken itself, with that peppery mayo, along with the lettuce and tomato. The lettuce and tomato is kind of like, it's added texture. The tomato gives a little bit of, a little tomato flavor, but it's not like rich and savory like a really high quality tomato would be. But what the lettuce and tomato does well is that it holds that pepper mayo in alongside the chicken, so the sauce doesn't just kind of like squirt out the back, and it gives you a little bit of a different texture between the crispy chicken. The crispy chicken tender, saying the adjective there, it's crispy. It's crispy, and it has all those peppery herb flavors that you want. I'll take another bite. Mm-hmm. In my mind, this is matching almost exactly what my memory was for this Twister. The only thing that I'm thinking might be different is the wrap itself. This is like a thin flour tortilla. And I don't know if it was more like a pita or more just like a thicker flour tortilla that I remember for the original Twister. Like, this is kind of a thin tortilla. In my mind, it was a bit thicker. Maybe it had like a fluffier texture to it. But saying that doesn't really take away from the experience. The flavors and everything is really mostly dependent on that chicken and that pepper mayo, both of which on this I highly enjoy. The addition to bacon in this, it does give it like a little salty, smoky aspect to it. But I think like the chicken itself and that pepper mayo both are adding so much flavor to this wrap that if I were to order this again, I would just get the regular without the bacon. I don't think it adds enough to the experience. All right, let's try the spicy one. That's a little spicy sticker on it. I believe the only difference is that instead of pepper mayo, we get this orangey, spicy mayo. So let's see if this improves it, makes it worse. I don't remember the original coming in multiple varieties. I think there was just a Twister. So this is new. I don't have a memory of them having a spicy version before. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. I would say still good. The spicy mayo is, it's going to be self-explanatory here, but I'm going to explain it anyway. Replacing the black pepper mayo with this like hot sauce inspired mayo instead of pepperiness, you get like that vinegary hot sauce flavor. You still get like a creamy aspect because it is a mayo-based sauce. You still get all those herbs and spices on the chicken itself. You still get all the lettuce, and I haven't seen a tomato yet in here, but I think there are tomatoes in here. Unless the spicy one doesn't have tomatoes on it, I don't know. I just don't see any yet. Maybe they're just all stuffed on the bottom. Oh wait, I see one. Yeah, there's tomatoes in here. Let's give it another taste. I do think the regular one with just like the pepper mayo is a better combination here. I think the 11 herbs and spices on the chicken and the pepperiness in the mayo go well with each other. There's not one trying to outplay the other. They don't like contrast in a weird way. They kind of just blend. So you have just an additional extra pepperiness, because I'm assuming there's already pepper as one of the 11 herbs and spices. I mean, you got to start that 11 count with salt and pepper, I would imagine. But the spicy one, it kind of takes away from the 11 herbs and spices aspect of the chicken, because you're almost overpowered with a hot sauce flavor. Now, if that's something that you like, this is perfectly a good choice for you. If you want like a buffalo type flavor, but like with a healthy wrap with lettuce and tomato in it, then this is a good choice. But for me, the original is better, and I would go no bacon. So the regular no bacon, probably the cheapest of the four options, to me at least, the best of the choices provided here. I do have one bonus part of this review in case you're still watching. I have yet to try. KFC used to have, for a while, they had a gravy flight with a regular gravy, a white gravy, and a cheese gravy. And it was never too interested in trying a gravy flight, so I never went out and got it when it was available. But they did keep this cheese, though now they're calling it a queso dip. I think it's the same thing. It looks like the same thing from the pictures I've seen, but for $1 you can order this little cup of really watery looking queso, and I'm going to use some potato wedges for that. So let's see like how thick it is. You can see like it's not like super watery, but like it is a bit drippy. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like a watered down queso. There is some peppery bits in here. You can see like floating green. I'm not sure what kind of peppers they are. They're jalapeno, poblano. I didn't really do much research into what that is, but it is pretty watery. It tastes like it's watered down as well. There's nothing special about that. It tastes like you went to the grocery store and you went down the canned food aisle and you saw the one can that said nacho cheese. You picked that up, you emptied the can into a pot, you filled that can with water, you put that in the pot with the cheese, you stirred that up until it was half cheese, canned product, and half water, and that's kind of what the experience is here. It's not bad per se. I'm sure this is going to be enjoyable for a lot of people. It's just, if I'm going to purposely want and order like cheese fries or something, I just want a little more gooey, thicker, meltier. This is just, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like water. There's a lot of water in there. It was only $1, so I'm not too disappointed, but that's the bonus part of the review, the cheese dip sauce, or cheese gravy, or whatever they're planning on calling it going forward. They did give me a fork and a bunch of napkins, so kudos to KFC for doing that. You know, sometimes you gotta ask for those or you just don't get them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was informative to you. Let me know if you're planning on, or if you already tried the KFC Twister Wrap, which variety you had, or which one was your favorite, and if it matches your nostalgia feelings from back in the day before they took it off the menu. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.